My client, y'all are taking him as someone who is quite dumb.
Excuse me?
You're not dumb. I'm saying
Yep, that's me. You're probably wondering how I got here. Alright, let me break it down for you. It all started when Chespy and Seaman accused me of vandalizing the town hall. This is kind of irrelevant, but it'll come up. And then randomly one day, Seaman approached me, and this is what he had to say.
Morg, I need you to kidnap Sniffington.
And so of course, I said yes. So we went ahead and did the deed and moved Sniffington out of the town hall. However, not too long after that, Chespy and Dan show up at my base and show me this. Somebody had put Sniffington in a jail cell in my base to accuse me. And naturally, I assumed this was Seaman. So I confronted him.
You're the one who took Sniffington from the factory.
What?
Sniffington went missing from the factory.
I think there's been a severe misunderstanding. You didn't tell me?
No, no.
I thought you were trying to backstab me. Wait, so...
No, why would I try to backstab you? We're business partners.
I was a little bit confused, but I think we can trust Seaman. After all, we're business partners. And now, that brings us here, to the beginning of the trial.
Alright, all rise for the honorable
Dude,
Judge Pug.
that was it.
All rise.
Welcome to the court.
Woo!
Yeah, let's go Pug.
Yeah.
Nailed it. Bailiff, what do we have on the docket today?
First case that we have is Morg's alleged vandalism of the town hall.
All right. Whoever goes first, please go ahead.
How do
You
we
witness it.
decide who goes first?
All right.
Hey, it's the tails.
Jacob, where are you?
That's the witness that you go in the front, Chespy. You go in the front.
I haven't watched Better Call Saul yet.
I told you we should have watched Better Call Saul before this.
We're here today because we experienced vandalism in this very building on the outside the day after the election of Mayor Sniffington. And said vandalism said Chespy Stinky or Chespy Stinks, and replay footage shows that it was none only than Morg. That is all.
All right. Defendant.
Okay, so I will be speaking for Morg today. And since, you know, we would like to actually plead guilty to this charge, as it did happen. So we just want to skip to we want to skip to the good part. So we're just gonna.
It's just like, all right, that was it. That was the only thing that we had today. Everybody, we'll see you again tomorrow for the next case, and that was it. All right. Yeah. So the fine is 120 diamonds that you're gonna have to pay.
Ooh.
Yeah, isn't Pug supposed to say that? Isn't it the Pug's job to define what happens?
I'm a big fan of delegating my responsibilities to others. So we'll be doing the majority of the work.
Okay, no, we're on the big one. We have had our great mayor Sniffington, Sir Sniffington, go missing, and he's since then been found, as you can see, as he appears here today. Thank you for coming here, Sniffington. I know it must have not been easy for you. But it has been alleged that Morg has kidnapped Sniffington.
Great gasp on you, Joel. That was great. That was great.
Oh, Your Honor, again. Nice to meet you again. Wait up, dog. All right. So just about a week ago, the mayor was missing, and he was found in a dungeon built in a wall in Morg's base. And there's no explanation. He was missing for just about a week, and then he was found. We're glad that he's safe, but we believe Morg deserves justice. And that is all.
All right, Counselor Scurvy.
So I want to first bring up that we cannot prove that my client put Sniffington there as
Chespy.
Chespy put Sniffington there. We have no reason to believe that, as I could go to anyone's base and build anything there and put anything there. For example, a handful of weeks ago, someone moved a bunch of chickens over to Chespy's base. Chespy didn't put those chickens there. You can't prove that Chespy put them there, even if I was to claim Chespy did. So we cannot prove that Morg put Sniffington there.
He's got a good point. It's a loud whisper.
Wait, by Chespy's logic, I can just claim that I kidnapped all my chickens.
That is all.
So While that is a fair point, why would you want to say that the mayor was being moved without having evidence? That is something you would like to hide, not state that you're taking Sniffington. And using your logic, the chickens were moved and they were told, I was told exactly to be recording. What happened to Sniffington was a crime, for me and Dan went to go pay a lovely visit to Prink, our friend over here, Morg, and that's when we heard the sniffs in the wall. The sniffs for help, and he was locked there for who knows how long, with a stone cutter and redstone dust on the floor, chains on the wall. He was even punching us out. That is all.
So I just want to go back to my first point of I wasn't like the chicken things was an example, but anyone could just claim something on the server and we would go with it off of this case so far. But another point, I have a question for Chespy. Yeah, you can go up there if you want. I don't care.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
So Chespy, when you went to Morg's base for this supposed vandalism, some might say, you happened to choose just coincidentally where Sniffington happened to be hiding.
No.
No? Okay, can you explain how you went logically to choose that position of
So,
vandalizing Morg's base?
it's not vandalism, it's pranking. Me- We'll have a court case for you.
Hey.
What happened was Dan had messaged me saying we should prank Morg, because
Okay,
we have
okay.
me and Dan based together, but we
Okay.
haven't been doing much together this season. So we opted to go prank Morg. And the original plan was to put big armor stands on his buildings across from the gas station. And then Dan said maybe we should put it on top of the gas station because we had Big Sloth there once already. We had
Okay.
Big Sloth for Christmas, and we thought it'd be funny to put another
Okay.
one. As we went to go evaluate the area, we heard the cries of the Sniffington.
Okay, that's all I need from you currently.
I'd like to point out the fact that we did not swear him in. We did not make him
Oh,
go and
you could have
tell
just
the
lied.
truth or anything.
You could have just lied. No,
SB, we need you to swear.
I swear.
no, the other type.
Okay, careful.
Pug, have you just suddenly gained glasses?
Sorry.
Hey,
Ooh, nice glasses. Okay.
A nice hoodie as well.
So anyways, I have seen where Sniffington happened to be hidden at Morg's base, whoever planted him there. And honestly, my client, y'all are taking him as someone who is quite dumb. If he was to have taken
But
no, you're not
excuse me.
you're not dumb. I'm saying they're taking you as dumb.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, you're very smart. If he was to have kidnapped Sniffington, why would he put him there? He wasn't even near that. He was building on the other side of his base, and his base is pretty large. He would have wanted to keep an eye on Sniffington. Anyways, that's all.
All right. Well, I would like to point out this is not a question of intelligence, but this is a question of why it was done and whether or not he did or did not do it. I don't think questioning Morg's intelligence, saying that what we see him as being stupid for hiding it in his base or near an obvious spot is a valid excuse or valid reason for what has been done. I object to his statement, I guess, and that's my point.
Oh my goodness, just finish eating it.
You got this, girl. We believe in you.
Recess? 5 minutes, please.
All right, we'll take a type 5.
Okay. Thank you. You're the best.
Thank
So I
God
think
guys,
we,
they
I
don't
think
work
we're
out
in a
there.
good spot. I'm just
Lawyer
trying to
skills.
exactly think about how to say this.
I mean, they don't.
So
They
Chespy
don't
just
call any
practically
witnesses.
said that
Practically.
they had no evidence.
That's true.
So we
Nobody
need to figure out how to
dropped an
go
objection.
about this.
Anything.
What we could do is
That's
pull
why I
Chespy
thought
up
Pac was
and
online.
swear him in this time
Yeah.
and make him promise that he had no evidence. It kind of sucks that Dan's not here because he is a
Yeah.
witness.
Say I'm-
So we're gonna go in there. We're gonna pull Chespy up, swear him in correctly this time, and then get him to admit that they
Can
have
you
no
hear
evidence.
Okay.
Because just being at your base isn't
Oh,
evidence
I'm
enough.
trying to open.
If they had
For a
video
second
evidence
to
of you
record.
taking Sniffington there, which they do not, they're fine.
No?
And if they try to
Okay.
backtrack to the milk factory, that's where I have a lot more arguments
Oh, you
for.
can.
Okay.
Judge, I would like to call Chespy back up to the stand.
Oh snap. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, can we
Hold on,
correctly
hold on,
swear?
hold on.
Is there a book?
Do you swear to tell the truth, nothing but the truth? So help you, Lotus.
I
So
do.
help you, Petal. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Well, good enough for me.
So, Chespy, I just have a question because it seemed last time you hinted to the fact that maybe y'all have no evidence in this. Do y'all have any evidence?
Aside from the fact that it's in his base,
Okay. Which we've determined that anyone could have done that.
and the other evidence that I have would be having to call in a witness, and that is all.
Okay, who's your witness?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Let me. Okay. Okay.
Burn!
Sick
Burn!
Sick burn.
Okay. Well, anyways,
Alright.
we still have very little evidence to any of this being Morg's fault. You agree to that?
I do.
Okay. That is all. I would like to see this witness.
Council Chespy, call your witness.
I'd like to call Seaman as deputy to the stand.
Okay. Let's see where this goes, Morg.
Oh wait, hold on. You swear to tell the truth,
Oh.
nothing but the truth, to help you pedal. Yeah, okay. Alright.
Mr. Seaman, you were associated. You were there as deputy for when Morg had done the vandalism, correct?
Yes. Well,
And there
when he
is-
did the vandalism,
Objection.
so
Irrelevant.
with
Vandalism is not a part of this case. That was part of the last case.
Well, this ties to this current case.
How does it tie?
I'll allow
Well,
it.
wouldn't you like to know? Maybe you don't object me in the middle of my sentence.
Sorry, Banana Boy requested that. I'll take the 5 diamonds afterwards.
I didn't
Alright.
bribe you.
Yes, you did.
alright.
I'll allow it. Bribing's okay here.
Oh, okay.
Wait, it is?
Okay, so you were there to write a report for the vandalism.
Yes.
As of right now, we know that Morg pleads guilty for the vandalism. And what did he plead during his initial statement?
In here, he has pleaded. Morg refuses to accept that he is the one in the footage. That is the direct quote written in the case file. So with that, he would plead.
You're
not
supposed to
guilty.
tell me everything.
Okay. And so if
here,
he
I can hand that to you. You can go through the whole case file. I believe it's on page 5 or 6. He also did go and try. Well, I mean, I can't blame it. I asked suspects who we thought would have vandalized it, and he said Mafert, even though Mafert wasn't
What?
on at that time. But that was
Lawyer
more of
Scurvy,
asking suspects,
What?
not placing.
am I allowed
blame.
to make
So
objections?
I can't really blame him for that.
If you want, sure. You can yell objection.
I
I'm not
don't
going to stop you.
I'll allow it.
Objection. I don't know how this works, but I never explicitly stated that it could be Mafert. I was naming off people who are mischievous.
Well, yeah, that's what I was saying.
What?
Morg, that's still the
that's-
definition of suspect. We had this
Yeah.
conversation.
Yeah,
already.
But I never accused anything.
You're not allowed to speak anymore.
Okay.
Okay. Your privileges have been lost again.
Plead the fifth. Plead the fifth.
Also, Morg, that's what I was saying. I was saying that I can't really blame you for that. It was just kind of an extra detail I wanted to bring up. But yeah,
I'm
yeah.
still very
You saw
confused
it,
on
you
how
saw
this
it.
ties into the kidnapping claims.
When approached during the kidnapping, sadly we don't have Mr. Dan here, who was with me. He was also pleading not guilty. How are we to believe him currently if the last time he did it, he pleaded not guilty, yet he was still guilty,
Okay.
even against all the footage?
I
And
know
then
I have
also-
nothing to say, but objection, because I saw the footage
Are
in
you
your
allowed to do
video,
that?
and I believe that it was very manipulative the way that you interview Morg. Thank you.
I didn't
I should have talked to
Wait,
her.
anyone can object now?
Yep, even you, Banana.
know.
Say it with your heart.
Objection! I think that Pug, you're a really cool judge, and you're doing great.
How are we to believe when he pleads not guilty to his previous crime, but now is pleading guilty, and that is all?
Okay. I'm gonna see, man. You stay there. I don't know if I have any questions for you yet or not. Okay. I just want to state. So the only place we are told that we have to tell the truth here is here. I don't have to tell. If Tespi asks me a question, I don't have to tell him the truth. If Morg asks me a question, I don't have to tell him the truth. Only person we have to tell the truth is you when we're in here, and everyone else in here. Morg likes to pull legs. We know that. He could have just been pulling Seaman's leg with the not guilty thing.
You pulling legs over there?
Maybe.
Uh-huh.
I mean, like you've seen Morg. He can be a little silly sometimes, but going as far as kidnapping, never.
Okay, with the vandalism thing, I would object to that because at that point, me and Chespy were sworn in as law
okay.
enforcement.
Yeah, but did you
and
make him?
during
Did you make him
an-
promise to
during
tell
an
the truth?
During an active investigation, lying prevents justice, and
But
therefore
did you-
is
did you-
against the law.
Okay.
So at that point, you don't need to be sworn in because that goes against an investigation that's going on.
I don't know
he was
about that.
and he was free to leave whenever he wanted.
You didn't
know,
feel
Seaman,
like
you can be
that.
intimidating.
I have to
Well,
think
that,
about this.
that's an intimidation tactic.
Can I call Morg? Could I call Morg up? Seaman, you've been great. You've been great. You're looking snazzy in that suit and everything. You're being great. You're doing
Oh,
great.
thank you.
Okay,
You look
okay.
like
Hi,
you're ready for
Margaret.
prom.
I am
Hey,
ready for I'm ready for prom.
Okay,
I'm
well,
gonna
That's how
Pug,
it's
You
ordered.
got
I
to
got- I
Plug,
gotta
plug,
swear you
plug.
in.
this, okay?
Oh,
will you
I gotta
go?
swear
Will
you
you go
in.
to prom with me? No one's said yes yet.
Wait, I missed something.
Alright.
bro.
What's
You
our
swear to
Me
tell
and
the
fucking
truth,
going
nothing but the truth, so help you pedal.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So, Morg, nice stab.
Thank you.
So you were the only other person there when these two were belittling you and trying to get anything out of you.
hmm
Why are you backflipping?
Why is that so delayed?
Allow it.
Also, Seaman, I don't think you swore him in yet. Can you just double check?
I did.
Oh, you did.
Oh, you did? Okay, I,
did
must
while
miss
you
that.
guys were
Okay.
flirting.
Just me and the judge go way back. I can't wait to get a problem with this guy. So Morg,
Huh.
just first, did Seaman read you your rights?
Not that I recall. I don't have the best memory.
Not that you recall.
To
Seaman,
be fair,
Do we have rights?
I was threatening
right
you
there.
before.
Look, I'm waving my right now. So you cannot confirm that you read him his rights.
Chesapeake.
I don't remember.
Okay.
That entire
Okay.
day is, I'm gonna be honest,
Okay.
that's just out of my memory.
Okay.
It is.
Okay. We have no body cam
We
footage.
did
or
give him
anything?
the rights to a lawyer.
Then again, I have to object. What is the relevance to this case?
Well, you just not reading his rights is like usually like against the law and stuff. Like it applies to everything.
Also, but that case is over. Guilty.
But
So
y'all,
what's
but
the
y'all are allowed
relevance
to
of
bring
this
it up, but
case?
I'm not. Y'all are allowed to bring it up,
It's
but I'm not.
about
Well,
We can't put one case in the past and apply it to this one. Warwick has not ever said he was guilty or not guilty to the Sniffington thing, so it doesn't apply here at all. Can you agree that it does not apply here?
He did say he was guilty.
To the Sniffington thing? No,
Huh?
he's
Or no,
not.
he said he's not guilty.
oh, to the.
He
I
said
thought
he-
you were talking about the penalty.
Okay, he has stated he's not guilty to the Sniffington thing.
Yes.
Well, we still can't apply past actions to current actions. And since that
Well,
was
it can't, it
that-
can't
since
confirm it, but it can help.
since that was a case, what, like 30 minutes ago, it is in the past, and we must move on. He has been reprimanded for that, so that can no longer apply to this. Okay?
But that still holds morale of the person.
I've
Just
changed.
you don't want to talk about morale.
What?
I had another question, but it left my mind. Or you could come sit down, unless they have
Okay.
questions for you.
Hi, Margaret.
I would like to call.
Look around. Look around.
Who's here?
No one useful.
Yeah, legit. No one. I sit.
Okay.
Very good.
We still haven't. There's still no evidence that Mork has done that. And if we are just gonna continue going into loops, I think it might just be time to, wrap this up. I don't know, y'all. I think y'all have to vote or something.
Wait,
Yeah, but you guys
we can use
were
the
paying
voting
attention.
system again.
The voting system,
Yeah.
yes.
Pug, I think
Remarks.
we should also allow the people of Lotus to also vote, not just some strangers that we found off the internet.
Well, hold on. No. That-
But
that's
hey,
the whole
hey,
point
hey,
of
hey,
a
hey,
jury.
I'm asking Pug.
That's
I'm
the
asking
whole
Pug.
point of a jury.
Pug wanted to get the audience
Yeah.
involved. I'm asking Pug, not you.
Yeah. I'll
Yeah, see?
allow it, 'cause
See,
that'd
okay.
be cool.
Before
me
the
and Mark
vote
both.
takes place,
Oh, yay.
I would like to demand a recess.
Okay.
One final recess.
Oh, we
Okay.
can go to the
Come on,
playground again,
Chesapeake.
Morg.
Yay! The monkey
Yay,
bars.
playground.
Fish on the ground.
Oh, right, I'm over here now. Well, I didn't know if anyone had been told, so.
Why is
I have a
Pineapple
lawyer
here?
now.
What kind of
Wait.
friends do you have?
Oh, nice.
Wait.
Oh, there goes
Oh.
Busy again.
You
Hold
should
up.
have hired me when I offered.
Hold up, Chesapeake. Didn't you say that pineapple is not allowed in a courtroom?
I have a lawyer now.
He's also not
Never
allowed
said
near the
that in
church.
any sort of legal setting.
Weren't
You
like,
explicitly
really
told me
against having
not-
Pineapple in the court.
Wait. Oh, can I bring Mappy to the stand real quick?
But he just got done at Sniffer World.
Wait, how am I on the wall?
Oh,
It's over. It's over.
Alrighty.
Order or something.
Yeah.
A
I'll
burger
pick
with
it up.
fries.
We've lost half our jury. And
Uh-huh.
Are we still in recess?
Shove to the right.
I can't tell.
Shove.
I would like to call Morg to the stand.
Okay.
Bye, Morg.
Bye bye.
Love ya.
Love you
He doesn't
too.
need to be sworn in again, right? Like,
Oh, yeah, it's
after a
implied. Yeah, if you're in, you're good.
Okay, now, first of all, I hope everyone is aware I live in the UK, so the laws are entirely different here, so Chesby, you have made a real mistake, but I can try my hardest to pretend. So, Mr. Morg,
Hi.
you happen to be in full ownership of a business,
That's
correct? Would you like to state the name of that business for me?
The Red Rocket gas station, selling rockets to the whole server for very cheap prices, and maybe even
That's-
cheaper prices.
Mr. Morg, who did you vote for in the election? Wait, is it Mr. Morg or Mr. Org?
Well, Morg's his first name, so it'd be Org.
Yeah, I think it's
Yeah.
Mr. Org.
Or is it Mr. Dash.org?
Up to you.
Well, that's his middle name.
Yeah,
Okay,
never
so
mind.
You
Mr.
don't have a
underscore
middle
dash underscore org. Who did you vote for in the election?
The one and the only Sir Sniffington.
Brilliant. I'm glad that I'm allowed to violate all sense of privacy with that. Great.
Yeah, I wanted to
British
shout
rules,
objection,
pretty
but I cannot. So.
Oh, it's
Oopsies.
illegal in the UK as well, don't worry.
Oh.
I
It's
would
his
like
decision,
to
so yeah.
make a claim here. So, as we all know, after Sniffington was sworn in,
Oh, you
I
messaged
would
me on
like
Discord.
to use Seaman to the stand.
Go
Use.
ahead and use C-Man to
He's
the
I mean, you
not
can
an
still
item.
message on Discord
I would
if
like
you
to
want.
call it
Undisc- Morg, if you need a lawyer,
wait,
I
no,
will
to this stand.
happily
This-
stand
You don't
up.
want him.
I
as
got a
lawyer,
lawyer.
Trust me.
You said you had something, so go.
Okay.
Please present your something.
Well, I probably should just go up here. I
Okay,
think
then
it is
I'll
probably
sit right
best
here.
if I do go up here. Okay. So,
This hard case is about a kidnapping.
It is.
Joel.
is that what we're here for? Few things. Couple days ago, I was approached at the milk
Check
zone
Discord.
by one and only Scurvy.
Uh-huh.
Scurvy approached the milk zone,
Mhm.
asking about business about a client he had, that client being Morg.
This is
He
true.
asked me certain questions, some of which being, there's been a sighting of Spidey and Jam
Ooh, okay, this is where this is going.
around the town hall, and specifically around the time that Sniffington went missing. Now, I am here to finally shed light on everything that has happened. Morg is
Scurvy, you're
guilty,
covering my view.
100%,
No.
and I'm guilty too. Because me and Morg worked together to kidnap Sniffington, and I milked him for the mare milk. I
Okay.
all of this stuff that I've done, I have evidence. I bribed Dan to make you do the prank on Morg to get you over to his base
What?
to hear the sniffing sound and point it
Yeah,
out
Morg
to you.
wasn't there.
I
Morg
built
wasn't
the
there.
cell, but Morg
What?
is guilty for agreeing to go and take Sniffington and kidnap him with me.
Okay, can I
What?
can I talk to Seaman?
Me and Morg are
You didn't have
both
to
guilty.
self-incriminate. I mean,
We're both guilty, and
What are
I'm
you
going
doing?
down with it.
What are you doing?
We're going
Okay,
down with it.
Okay. Can I speak, please? Okay, Morg to the stand. Seaman, get out of here, please. I don't want to see your face.
That was
I can't believe we did
Tell
business
me
with this
that
man.
Get
that
out of
was,
here.
like, in the plan.
Morg, you said Seaman approached you. Did it feel like you had an option of what you were about to do, or was he being threatenous?
Yeah, sure.
Sure.
I mean, that's what I needed. Is so you're saying you felt threatened and kind of forced to comply with this?
Yeah, he was really aggressive.
Okay. And I believe we have something. I would like to call Jewel to the stand.
I'm really interested in how this is gonna
And
go.
I would
there's
like.
there's a
hold on,
fence
we
there.
can't call a
This is still going?
Hold on.
You have a
Morg-
lawyer.
Morg,
Hmm?
here. Come here. I need to speak with you privately,
Oh,
and so we can.
Morg will not
we can
speak with you
listen.
without a lawyer. Morg
Morg,
will not speak with you without
this
a
is
lawyer.
this is
I'm gonna sit back
nothing
down.
about the case. This is me,
How did I
just
get dragged
me,
into
you,
this?
personal.
Morg.
I need to have a conversation with you.
Morg. Do
Your
you
wife
wish
was
to speak
found
with him
dead in
without
a car
without a
wash
lawyer?
This afternoon.
This could be very stupid.
Morg,
Pineapple, what the heck?
I'm tired of this. You're tired of this. Let's just
This could be very stupid.
be
Morg.
right back. Do this, and then we can go and gamble and stuff.
Yeah.
I like gambling.
Morg, this would be very
Come on,
stupid.
Morg.
1 minute, Scurvy.
Okay.
It'll be fine. It'll be okay.
Come on,
I'm okay. I'm
Scurvy.
okay. I'm okay.
We're
Oh, that's
wrapping it up.
there's
Judge,
the door.
Okay,
Judge,
just pause right here. I would
I'm
like to
running
go
back.
back.
Look, Morg, I didn't want to have to pull out that card, and
You didn't
I-
have to.
Morg, I need to be completely honest with you. The entire thing from the beginning was a setup to go and get you framed for that. And it got to a point where it worked too well. The point where I wasn't even a suspect. And, you know, we're business partners now, and I can't let this case be in the way of that, and I don't want that to interfere with our business because it was going good. And it is going good. And even back when I went and accused you of taking Sniffington from when I went there, I felt horrible about it, and I needed to come clean about it. And I know that, like, you know, at this point we are both guilty, and so I figured maybe it is time that we just start telling the truth to get past the lies that we've built up and to finally escape.
But what?
Yeah. Okay,
So,
wait.
so you in order to
So
apologize, you threw me under the bus in court.
Well, I threw myself under the bus too. That was kind of both.
That's
Court,
true.
who's to say that we even need to stay here for court?
Oh, I mean, Fizzy didn't, so.
Yeah.
That's true.
Like,
Are we legally bound to
mean-
be here right now?
I mean, I feel like we technically are, but also like, they're all just kind of waiting in there, and they let us walk out free range, even though I just admitted to taking Sniffington, and I also just said that you did.
That's true.
Also, what's up, Fizzy?
Oh, hey.
Fizzy, I heard that Pug has some really good stuff for you in there.
Free rockets.
So like, what if we just run away, like right now? We just leave the court and we just never come back.
Okay, you want to just play some games? Let them do their thing.
Yeah, let's go do that.
Okay, that sounds fun.
Yeah, that sounds pretty good.
Yeah, the
Honestly,
good ending.
yeah. The good ending.